I'm hearing from quite a lot of you that you are trying to deal with what is commonly termed panic attacks. I prefer to call them anxiety rushes because that's a lot more productive. You can feel then that you can control it, whereas if it's called a panic attack, it feels like panic's got control over you. So we'll go for anxiety rushes. Now, the funny thing about an anxiety rush is that it generally lasts only for about 3 minutes. But during that 3 minutes, what has happened is that something has triggered a memory that you've had. Probably can't remember it anymore, but you remember the effect of it. And it fires off your fight, flight, or freeze reaction. Now, what that is it fires off and puts into action your adrenal glands. They're tiny little things on the top of your kidneys. And the whole idea of firing those off when they've been triggered is for your mind to keep you safe. That's actually what it's doing. It doesn't feel like it, but your mind is trying to keep you safe. So it's creating this physiological reaction in you to pay attention and put you in that fight, flight, or freeze scenario. Unfortunately, it can do more than it's meant to be doing. And when you start to feel those heart flutters, immediately take a deep breath and find that when you exhale, it brings a little bit more of calmness into your body. Now, as I said, when your heart rate starts going up, you're beginning to then breathe in a shallow fashion, and you know what that does. That really sets off the adrenal glands, and what happens then is you've got adrenaline running through your body, but you're not running away, you're not fighting, you're a little bit frozen, but it's just being generated. So it's coursing through your body, creating more and more heart flutters, feeling nauseous, all of those horrible experiences and feelings, when in actual fact, the first moment that you start to feel a tremor of an anxiety rush, immediately in your mind shout, stop, or visualize your hand going out, stop, or visualize the red light in a stop sign. So you're beginning to feel the introduction to an anxiety rush. Big deep breath in, stop. The next movement that you make is that you then immediately draw your attention to something that's around you. It could be a glass of water, for instance. Pick it up. Pick it up and look at it and really concentrate on it. And just think, what temperature will that water be? What will that water do to my body if I drink some? Does it have a sound to it? I can feel the glass. This is what you do. You incorporate all your 5 major senses so that your brain gets the message that it doesn't need to run away, it doesn't need to fight, and it certainly doesn't need to freeze, because you're taking that action. You're taking control. So, just to review, if you're beginning to feel that sort of fluttering in your heart, or your breath is shortening, take that big deep breath in, shout stop, or visualize the stop, and immediately put your attention onto something else that you can feel, that you can perhaps taste, that you can certainly see, and you can maybe smell. and then take another big deep breath, and then go on with whatever it is that you were doing. Now, this is another exercise that you can practice. If you have had these anxiety rushes for quite some time, I suggest what you do is you write it down on little postscript things and stick those up all around your house. Just saying, breathe, I've got it, okay? And so that wherever you are, if that flutter starts to come up, you've even got that visual command, that reminder, start to take action. Okay? So, good luck with that. It does work, I know. All right, and stay safe.